Hey friends, I hope that you are having a great day so far today, or that your day has been wonderful and you are winding down your day and your thinking and your thoughts are ending with the Word of God. However we get to join you, it truly is a privilege. Today is February the 9th. Did I just say that? Maybe I did. If I didn't, sorry. If I did, sorry. And we are going to talk about, we're looking at the key verses, Exodus 25, 1 and 2. The Lord said to Moses, tell the people of Israel to bring their sacred offerings. And don't be overwhelmed at all the notes that are included in today's, all the verses and all the notes and everything. Because a lot of times I don't get to everything, and that's the point of the lesson, is not to get to every note. It is to share what I can and leave some things for you to dig around in for yourself. And just starting out with the concept that everything belongs to God. Everything. And I included some verses down at the bottom of our lesson. Everything belongs to God, so really giving should not be an issue. None of it's mine to start with. None of it's yours to start with. And we take ownership to things. Well, I earned this because I went to work and I did this and I. Anything that we have and anything that we are and anything that we accomplish, we do so in conjunction with and because of the sovereign hand of God. There isn't anything that we accomplish, anything that we earn, anything that we achieve, that we do so apart from God when we are His children. And even those who are not His children have the gifts and talents that He bestowed upon them. Now, whether they're using those gifts and talents for His glory or not, they're all part of the makeup that God created in that one person. But what we want to look at today is the idea of giving and the fact that it is nothing belongs to us. We are trustees or stewards or the manager of what He has given us. And I'm not going to lie, I'm chuckling a little bit inside, because anyone who knows me personally knows that I don't number well, which means I'm not a manager. I really just am not a good manager of money. I'm not a good manager of my time. I feel like I rush to complete projects that really and they're done well, but I rushed through them because I didn't manage my time well. I have lots of strengths, but management is really probably not one of my strongest strengths. And so for God to say, this is yours, manage it, it is humorous to me, because He knows that I have to depend on Him completely. So in my opinion, sometimes He gives us a little more than we can manage so that we can, hopefully, the point is to lean in on Him. One of the thoughts here is that they were asked to bring these offerings. And there was a list starting in verse 3, of things that are acceptable. There are things that He asked and that are acceptable. And just kind of as a side note, everything that they're giving, they took from the Egyptians. Yes, remember that the Egyptians gave them all of these treasures and gold and diamonds and jewelry and other wealth, cattle, all of this was given to them when they were leaving. So it's so interesting that what was given to them on their way out, they're actually sacrificing and giving to the building of this temple where the Lord will come and dwell. I just love all of that and what it suggests. But sometimes it's easy to give and sometimes it isn't easy to give. Sometimes it's easier to give to those that we don't know than it is to give to those that we know. Sometimes it's easier to give to a project that we are close to, and it's not quite as easy to give to those projects that we don't really know. And there's all kinds of trickery out there and scams out there and scandals, and is this real, and should I be giving this to this person who's standing out beside of the road with a sign? We think, well, where did he get the pen to write the sign? How did he make the sign? And what's in that bag that he's carrying around? And we start questioning. And really what we need to do is obey God. And if he prompts us to give and leave the rest of it to him. Giving conforms us to the image of God. It cultivates a sacrificial heart like the heart of God, and it creates demonstration, opportunities for us to demonstrate the love and provision and character of God. So giving really has very little to do with us, in that these things are not ours to hold on to, but the point that God calls us to give. And he doesn't want us to be manipulated or to give as a mandate and an order. He wants us to give cheerfully. I included a verse from 2 Corinthians, cheerfully and willingly. Because giving does create these opportunities and helps us be formed in the image of God. So I just thought of some shuns. That when we have the privilege to give and an opportunity to give, that we should give without reservation. Shun. You get it? Shuns. I know that's bad. Reservations, without question, without explanation, without invitation or manipulation. Just give. If he says it, then do it. And leave the rest of it up to him, because after all, it's his to start with. Correct? We'll see you next time on Read Through the Word.